Well, Craig, a step in the right direction, but how significant a step in the right direction tonight?
Oh, I thought it was a couple of steps in the right direction. Again, we weren't overly fluent with the footy. I don't think Manly were either. Actually, I think it was probably a little bit slippery out there and whatever. But the big part, I just thought we competed really well, and didn't seem to panic. We showed a lot of patience tonight. I thought we were pretty dominant in the first half. We left a couple of tries out there probably, but we only come in, I think it was 6 or 8 in front. But just really liked the way we started the second half. I thought, we had plenty of intent about our running and a bit of desire with our defence. So, that sort of, I think we scored early in the second half, and then basically our defence, won it from there. So, like I say, we can certainly still get better, but, some of that lack of smoothness, I suppose, comes from, the combinations. There's a few guys there who haven't really played much together. So, like I say, I was real happy with the effort. I thought they competed really well. And, it's a nice way to, start the weekend. And, we've got a week off now. So, we can still obviously do some things better. But, as far as competing tonight, it was really good.
Munster's performance suggested the last couple of weeks had really motivated him tonight.
Yeah, we just probably got a little bit away from what he's good at, and he went straight back to that tonight. And I thought he was tremendous. Actually, I thought he was. If he wasn't our best player, he was up there. So when he plays well, we usually follow. So he was tremendous.
Do you mean that he was trying to do too much, or was it that the game plan didn't really suit him when Jerome was out for the last 2 weeks?
Oh, I just thought, because, the people were playing Jerome's position, we had a couple there that probably, haven't really played much with Munster or played in that position with Munster. So, it's combinations are, especially when you're under pressure, they're not easy to come by. So, again, there was a few things with it. It's, I think, Cameron's the ultimate competitor, and when it wasn't going that well for him, he probably tries too hard. But as I said, I thought he was tremendous tonight, and it was a good performance by him, and obviously, having Jerome back obviously helped.
Craig, did we just get a reminder of Jerome's value in defence as well as in attack tonight, with how he balanced you up and made a few good tackles at crucial times?
Yeah, he's really improved his defence. He's probably, that's probably his big improvement over the last 18 months, his defence. But like I say, I thought his game was really good all around tonight. His kicking game was good as well. It was good to have him back.
And on Tui, I think he's given you 120 odd metres tonight. He seems to just be finding another level as well, with a bit of run in his legs. Yeah,
well, he's played 3 games now. He's played one in the Queensland Cup, and that's his second game. I think he found last week pretty tough going up Townsville, and the conditions up there. So he enjoyed the cooler conditions tonight, I think. But I like the thing with Tui, during the off-season, then the season when he wasn't allowed to play, the one thing, there was never any, he wasn't feeling sorry for himself. He wasn't, he just put his head down and worked hard, and he did. Like every training session, at some stage you'd think he'd be, why am I doing this? Because he didn't know when he'd be coming back and if he'd be coming back, but he just kept his nose to the grindstone, and we're seeing the results of that now.
Jess, Craig talked about the team's composure. I mean, you didn't have a huge lead at half-time, despite you sort of seemed to probably have the better of the first half. You're only up by 8 points or something. Was there a sense though that you were in control of the match?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've just gone back to playing our style of football. The last 2 weeks we went away from that. I think we completed 19 from 20, I think, the first half. So if we're doing that, we're putting ourselves in the game, and it's giving us energy to do things that we know we can do. So I think moving forward, that's the area we've got to really focus on and get back to doing for us to be able to play our style of footy.
Just your reaction to a quirky stat regarding your brother. He had his 150th win tonight. He's the fastest man to 150 wins in the Origin era, so 1980 onwards. It's a fair record, isn't it, for the family, for Kenny to celebrate?
Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but yeah, it's really good. He just played his 200th game, what was that, 2 weeks ago, I think it was? Yeah, so it's pretty crazy win-loss record he's got there, so I think that's just the strength of this club. He's played in some pretty special teams, Ken, and we love playing alongside him, so might keep that on quiet there.
That Xavier Coates try after half-time was a real decisive moment. He's now scored as many tries this season as he did all last season at Brisbane, and we're at the halfway mark. So clearly his form suggests that he's ready for the Origin arena. Is he the sort of footballer that would thrive at that representative level?
Well, I think he has. He's done a great job there for Queensland, the games he's played. So, the one thing I was talking to Billy the other day, actually, and he was sort of naming some of the people that he's considering. They have got a lot of wingers, a lot of good wingers available for Queensland, but I don't know who they're going to pick, but I'd imagine Xavier would be first. If not first, he'd be second, I'd imagine. I think, we kicked a lot for him today, and we didn't have success all the time. But for him, he always worries the other side, and he competes hard, and and he can sort of make an ordinary kick, can turn into a good kick, So so like I say, it's I'm sure he'll be in Origin. He's a really hard worker. He's a real humble kid, and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure for us to have him at our club.
Jesse, just a quick one on Cam Munster's strips. What kind of boost does it give you guys on the field when he just picks someone's pocket like he did a couple of times tonight?
Yeah, I guess it just comes out of nowhere, and I guess the one where he stripped and then scored gives you a really big boost. Especially it was a bit of a tighter game at that stage, but you just got to be aware of the players around you. He's one of those guys that can do anything and pull a big play out of anywhere. So I think that's just the strength of Munster. He obviously practices that a lot. He gets a lot of them, and we want him to keep doing that because it's a real strength of his game.
When that happened, there was about 3 guys in the tackle, and the other 2 just dropped off, and then he stripped the ball, obviously. So it wasn't a penalty, but is that something that you practice, or does he have a little magic word that he says or something, or how do you work that out?
We're just aware of the style of Munster plays. He just says something, he's got the ball, and we just trust him because he's done it plenty of times.